Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1972 Seattle Pilots What If Scenario. We will continue to add the 1972 Topps cards to our sim, our future sim. Maybe sometime in the fall we'll get this sim going, but we're doing the prep work by adding these Topps baseball cards. Yesterday we did all of the offense, and there were some cards that we couldn't find, and with some thanks from Julio L. We found a few cards. Buddy Hunter. This one looks like it was actually handmade, which is a great card. So there's Buddy Hunter's card, and then we also have Noel Genke. This was, I think, maybe just a photo that was trimmed down, but that is actually Noel Genke. And the other one was, there was three. Oh, Jack Baker. And someone had made a 1977 Topps Jack Baker to represent that player. So there we go. So now we're on to pitchers. This should go pretty quickly, I would think, as we get organized here. So we're looking for 1972 Mike Nagy. What do they have available for Mike Nagy, if anything? You'll see his stats from last year, 15-11, pretty solid. He's going to have a Topps card for sure. There it is, on the Red Sox, in fact. So we have Nagy, Mike, and I bet you he's already in there. Yep, replace it, boom. Just like that. Also, I'm using the Beckett price guide to find these cards. And you can see right over here what Beckett determines to be the high-end price for this specific card, if you're curious. All right, we got Jim Maloney, 1972. Let's pull that up. And he's got two cards. He does have a Topps card, and he was on the Cardinals in 1972. You'll notice that his profile card here, like in the one from 71, he's not wearing a hat. And the one from 72, you can't actually see the logo. So, you know, he's probably been bouncing around. In real life, anyway, let's see, there is 10 characters. We'll add that. Boom, there's Jim Maloney added. Next one is someone named Mike Jackson. Now, there was a Mike Jackson in the 80s, but I could not find a card for Mike Jackson from the early 70s here. We're going to take one crack at it. He doesn't have any. He didn't have one before. Let's, you know what? Let's do a little bit deeper of a dive here. We're going to go to his baseball reference page. And we will see that is the Mike Jackson right there, represented on the Royals. Why does he not? Why is this photo not represented on his page? I don't know. But he did play in the majors for 4 different teams in 4 years. So you would think he'd have a card out there somewhere, but he does not. I've already searched for it. So. Anybody out there can find a card of Mike Jackson between 70 and 73, I would appreciate it. And we'll use it if you can find something. Moving on to Milt Pappas, 13 and 20 in our sim last year. That's not helpful. I do love the fact that he had, 33 decisions in 38 starts in our 98 Diamondback series that we're doing right now. We can't get a decision for any starter. All right, so here's Milt Pappas on the Cubbies. So he must have signed as a free agent in our offseason. Milt. We could double check that out of curiosity. We'll do more of a videos closer to the start of this season, where we'll double check the free agent market. But out of curiosity, yeah, he did sign a 2-year deal with Boston right after the new year in our sim. So there you go. Okay. Then we've got, hey, there's our Jerry Stevenson. He's still got an 80 rating. That's pretty impressive. Unfortunately, we always re-sign him and then trade him away. And then the next year we re-sign him. But we couldn't do it this year because we have no cash money. There's no cards representing 72 Jerry Stevenson. So we'll use that 71 card and keep it moving. Don Newhouser, this card probably won't exist. Newhouser. So we'll probably go with that 74 card. Let's see. Nope, nothing. Keep it moving. He was the closer for that team, 30 saves. Here's Fred Wenz. He did have a 71 card, so maybe he'll have a card. We'll see. No! So Fred Wenz out of baseball in 72. The 72 set was a full set of 700 plus cards, so it's not like they didn't try to make everybody's card. Here's Sparky Lyle. You know he's going to have a 72 card. He's got 4 of them. A Milton Bradley, no Peachy. There's the tops. It even had a Sports Illustrated. Oh, this was... No, that... No, I think that's a magazine, actually. Publication, yeah. So he was on the cover of a 1972 Sports Illustrated, August 21st, I would assume that's what that means. Does it have a value? No, no value. Okay. Sparky Lyle. There we go. This card is added. Ed Phillips. I'm going to guess he doesn't have one. Does have a Boston hat on that photo, though. Nope, nothing. Keep it moving. Ray Jarvis. Let's see if he has a card. All right, nothing. Wow. I mean, minor leaguers were here and gone, right? In well, just about any era. My Detroit Tigers have called up so many AAA guys. I don't even... They get into games, I'm like, who the hell is this guy? Dick Mills, this was his rookie card. That's all he's got to offer. We're into AAA now. Juan Pizarro, he might be done. On the Cubs in 71. Nope, he's got a card. And he's on the Cubs in 72. Oh, looks like there's an error card. And the underline C and S of Cubs. Green underline. Oh, it's a different color. Oh, I see it. That's worth $5 if you find the green underline. Let's use that one. That sounds like a better card. I purchased 6... whoops, I think I got one too many there. I do. I purchased 6 1975 Topps Topps baseball cards for $3. They arrived today. I got them right here. I got you can't see them, of course, but I got a Dick Allen 75 card. Of course, he's going into the Hall of Fame. And that card had jumped up to $20 by itself. I got a Fergie Jenkins card worth $15. A Killebrew worth $6. And then a Red Sox team card, a Jim Cott card worth $3 and $2, and a Rick Russell card. So, I don't know, $40 worth of cards for $3 plus $1 shipping or something. So not a bad deal. I'll probably make that Dick Allen card available in a future giveaway, especially since he's going into the Hall of Fame. There's a Ray Culp. Add him to the game. Update his card. There it is. Billy Farmer. That's a 1970 style rookie card. Did he ever have another card after that? He did not have one in 72. All right, Gary Janeski, or Jerry Janeski. Jerry Janeski. I think you'd have to be a pretty diehard Red Sox fan to know some of these guys. Nope, no card for him. In 72, what about Dick Ellsworth? Let's see here. All right. There is a card, a Milton Bradley card that doesn't have a photo. I wonder, did Milton Bradley have like a tabletop baseball game? Or did they just put out a set of baseball cards? I don't know what that is, but the cards don't seem to have any value from what we've seen so far. Okay. Bill Landis, I think he was out of baseball. Take a look, though. Oh, he's got a card. Milton Bradley. Craig Scott. So he wasn't a rookie until 79. Or 78, I guess. So I'm sure he won't have a card. Nope. Hey, there's Bill Spaceman Lee. I think he was still pitching. I know he was still pitching. So he'll have a 72 card. He was tripping balls in 72. Red Sox team issue. A Taps card. A 72-73 ruler. Oh, for basketball. Why is that in there? How much is that? I'm not paying for that. Service. Okay, well. So there's Spaceman Lee. We'll add him. Oh. Okay, so I have to manually delete it. Delete. And then we have to edit it. This one should pop right up. Boing. There it is. Cool. Jose Santiago. Let's see. Santiago. So that was a 70s card. I think 70 card. 71, he has a Puerto Rican sticker. I wish I knew the value of some of those stickers. I wonder if those are easy to find or not. Okay. Jim Burton. Looks like he doesn't have a card until 76. Yep, nothing there. Dick Pole! That's everybody's favorite name. I think that is Dick Pole's rookie card, so he shouldn't have anything. Nope. Ken Brett, he'll have a card. He pitched up into the 80s. Or I think 1980 was his last year. Of course, that's George Brett's brother. There we go. And there he is on the Brew Crew. All right, Ken Brett replace. Roger Moret, or better known as Rogelio Moret, I wonder what he will be under in this game. Roger Moret? He's got one product, Red Sox team issue. Let's see if it's under Rogelio. Yep, that's what it's under. So let's fix that. Okay, so for purposes, we'll call it Roger. There we go. And then let's go in there and change it to his real name. His given name. Oh, I have it under there under his nickname. Well, that's not right. Let's go. Rogelio. Oh, you son of a bitch. Rogelio. And then we'll make his nickname Roger. If the game will let me. Okay. There we go. That seems more accurate, right? I know a lot of people don't care about that stuff, but I don't know. I think it's respectful to get it right. Lynn McLaughlin. Let's see what he's got here. McLaughlin. It's a 73. I'm assuming that's his rookie card. Oh, there is a 72. Red Sox team issue. No dice. Rick Kruger, all up in your face. I think I had to track this one down specially last season. Rick Kruger. No cards in 72. Ron Bryant. Maybe there's a card for Ron Bryant. Looks like a career minor leaguer. Five cards for Ron Bryant. Oh, he's even got it in action. Wait. Was he somebody special that I'm not really aware of? On the Giants in 72. Oh, he's on the Giants there as well. I really don't know much about that guy. He's got a pretty good rating in our game. So it's not like he's not going to make it to the majors, but that's cool to have an in-action card for him. Okay, John Curtis. I think he normally wears glasses, John Curtis. 72, did he have a card? You're damn right he had a card. Oh, he had a rookie card that he shared with Rick Hinton and Mickey Scott of the Orioles. Huh. Okay, well, we'll add that card. And then I'll edit it down later. Worth $12. Oh, because it's a high number card. I'm saying, like, there's no one on that card that's worth anything. But a lot of these high. Oh, that's wrong. That's the other John Curtis. Okay, so let's add this. Keep both files. And delete all the John Curtises. There's a lot of them. Every year we add another John Curtis. Okay. You can see how this can be tedious when, I don't know. I enjoy this kind of menial, dead-brained work. This is the kind of thing that entertains me. There we go. We got it right. So, okay, so there's 3 different teams here. It's not just Baltimore. There's John Curtis on Boston, Rich Hinton on Milwaukee, And the Orioles, Mickey Scott. So we'll edit that one down. I'll do that, of course, later. Gary Lavelle, so that's how I'll edit it down, just like that one is right there. So we know that Gary Lavelle probably is not going to have a 72. Nope. Jim Wright, probably not have a 72, considering he's got a 78 right there. Or 79 or whatever that is. 78. Nope. Mike Garman. Oh, okay, let's see here. Maybe he'll have a 72. That's a 75, of course. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's right. He's on the Fisk card. He's on the Fisk rookie card, which we've already added for Fisk and for Cooper. Well, that's cool. He'll get one, too. Garmin Mike. 10 characters. $120 for that O-Peachy, though. That is sweet. All right. Greg Minton. Talk about guys with glasses. One of the most airbrushed cards of all time. That's 78. No, nothing there in 72. Blake Green. Here's a guy I've never heard of. I'm assuming he does not have a card for a reason. Someone might have to do a little homework for me. Find that Blake Green card if there's one out there. Nope. Maybe out there somewhere, but who knows where. Santo Alcala. We're into the single A players, so a lot of these guys are not going to have cards just yet. They'll have them in the future. Bob Galasso, nicknamed the Galasso Raptor. I just made that up. I don't think that's true. Nope. Randy Scarberry. I don't think he's going to have one either. That's the 1980 card there. The game lets you draft these players when they're 17, and this is his 1980 card, right? So we're 8 years away, so he wasn't in the majors until he was 25 or 26, which is just crazy when you think about it. Okay, Paul Moscow. He had a good run in our Tigers sim. I think he was on the Reds and got traded to Minnesota, where he finished out his career. Ted Barnacle. This is SpongeBob's favorite player. Oh, I gotta put that space bar in there. Boom. There we go. Nope. What else we got? We got to be coming to the end of this. Quincy Hill. It's a coach's card. Well, I mean, at least I found one before. And then we're back to Mike Nagy. Okay. So that'll do it for the Boston Red Sox. I guess I will go back to the batters because, oh shit, why doesn't Bud Harrelson have one? I'm glad I looked. Let me just see if I can fix this real quick. Oh, that's why. Now he will. I had one too many characters. So there's Bud Harrelson, 72. Rick Miller didn't have one. Cecil Cooper didn't have one. Joe LaHood had one. Wait, what is the dealio here? Yastrzemski. How did I... There it is. I must have defined it incorrectly. I'm glad we're double checking. There's Hal King on the Rangers. Of course, this is the Rangers' first year, 72. Carmen Fanzone, Davey Johnson. Tony Canigliaro didn't have one because he got hit in the eye, but his brother did for the Brew Crew. There's Buddy Hunter. Reggie Smith. Crap on a stick. I'm really glad that I checked this. There it is. All right. What else we got here? Dalton Jones on my Tigers. I don't even remember that guy. Carlton Fisk. Well, didn't we update his card? I'm really sucking the pipe here. There it is, but we'll fix that. So I think that Cooper card is wrong too, right? Because he's on that card. So let's... Yeah, that's right. Okay, so we'll fix that one too. All right, what else we got here? Carlton, Al Yates, Corral. There's a Noel Genke that Julio found. Schofield didn't have one. Coletta, Sanchez, Locke. Ken Harrelson didn't have one. Wait, he didn't have one, right? No, he didn't. Sid O'Brien, Joe Askew, Jerry Moses, Satriano. There's Bob Montgomery, Russ Gibson, Vuk. The one that Julio found for us, Jack Baker. Mary Harlow. Okay, that might be all. Oh, nope, there was Dale Porter. That one was already there. Damn it, Ben Ogilvy. Huh. Fix that right here. There it is. Fix that one. And then back to Bud Harrelson. Okay. So is Ben Ogilvy injured? Oh, yeah. He's going to miss the first 3 days of the year, of the season. So not so bad. Okay. All right. That's going to do it for this video. I appreciate everyone hanging in there and watching me to do this. It's only 27 minutes. Tomorrow we will do the Texas Rangers. That's going to be the next team. Until then, everyone, have a great day.